Hi guys, it's Jenny. So today I am back with another makeup collection video, and in this video I thought I would show you my primers, foundations and concealers. So yeah, I think this video is going to be a pretty long one because I have a lot of stuff on my desk right now to show you. So grab a drink, some snacks, I recommend chocolate, get comfy, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. If you do and you like these makeup collection videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. The button is down there somewhere, so yeah, go click it. Also, don't mind my hair if I look bold in this video. I don't think you can see my button but I've had it like this all day, so yeah. Okay, let's just get into the video. I'm going to start off with primers. The first one I have, which is my all-time favourite primer, this is the Benefit the Porfessional. This is just a mini one. I used to have the full-size one, but I ran out and haven't repurchased it again because it is quite expensive, you know, for a primer. So I picked this one up in Boots because they always have this by the queue line. I love this primer so much. I use it pretty much every day around my nose. I just love it and I highly recommend it. So next I have quite a new one to my collection actually, and this is the Rimmel Fix and Protect makeup primer. This is really cool. I really like this. It's got SPF 25, which is awesome, and yeah, it's quite a, I think I spoke about this in my makeup haul. Yes, I hauled that then, and I mentioned how it was quite a shimmery primer. Yeah, I love this. Yeah, I really like this. So next I have a little like sample, I guess. I got this in a Birchbox like months and months ago when I used to do it. I don't do it anymore, but this is by Benefit and it's the Porfessional License to Blot, and it's just a little stick. I've like nearly used it up. It's just an instant oil blotting stick, and yeah, it's quite good. I don't think I'd buy like the full size one, but it's handy to have. So then I actually have two from L'Oreal, and the first one is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Mattifying Base. I've had this for quite a while and I really like it. I find myself like I stop using this, but then I always go back to it. I wouldn't say it's like completely mattifying, but it is a really good base. I still get a bit oily around my nose and this area of my cheeks, but yeah, I still really like it, and it's pretty affordable as well because it's drugstore. So then the last primer I have is the L'Oreal Paris Lumi Magique base, and I love this so much. It's basically like a liquid highlighter, but not as like intense. They say you can use this obviously as a base before your foundation as a primer, or you can use it over your foundation, which I haven't actually tried, but I need to try that out soon. But yeah, I love this. It's super shimmery and it's glowing, and yeah, love it. So I guess I'll include this one in primers. I think yeah, it's a corrector, but this is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Base Corrector palette, and it just looks like this. It just has all the different colours that you need to correct your face. As you can see, I use the green one the most, but yeah, I really like this actually. It's the first like colour correcting things I've ever tried, and I do really like it, and it's super affordable. I think it's like £6 or £8, so definitely check this one out. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to foundations. So pretty much all my foundations are drugstore. I have one high-end, which I'll start with. This is the Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. I love this foundation so much. I don't want it to run out. Yeah, I love it. It's the one I'm wearing today. Recently I've just been into glowy skin. I used to use like matte foundations, but yeah, I love this one. It's really, really natural. It's definitely buildable, definitely, and it stays all day. I love it. I wear the shade Mont Blanc, in case you were wondering. Okay, so my next foundation is the Max Factor Facefinity All Day Flawless 3-in-1 foundation. This is my second bottle of this. I love this foundation so much. It's just the perfect foundation. I love it. I have noticed though, which is weird, that because this is the shade that I've always used, it's Warm Almond, which isn't the lighter shade, it's the next one up, and yeah, this used to match me, but recently it's kind of like throughout the day when it oxidizes on my face, it's gone like really orange, so I definitely need to pick up a lighter shade for the meantime, because I think my skin is like the lightest it's gonna be all year. But we're now in spring as of today, which is Sunday. I'm filming this on Sunday, so yeah, hopefully the sun's going to be out a little bit more and my skin will darken slightly, hopefully, because I really want to wear this foundation, but I can't because it's just too orange at the moment, which is crazy. But yeah, I really recommend this foundation. It's my all-time favourite foundation. Okay, so the next two I have are actually the same but in different shades. This is the Bourjois Paris Air Matte Foundation. I think it's pretty new actually. Yeah, it's pretty new. And when I first saw it, I bought O2 Vanilla because they didn't have the lightest shade in stock in my boots when I went in. So I got vanilla, went home, used it, way too orange, like ridiculously orange. So then I managed to get the next week 01 Ivory Rose, still too orange. If you are very pale like me, this foundation is not going to be right for you because it doesn't go light enough. I find it is quite pale, but it's very orange, like very orange, to the point where I can't wear it because I don't know, I know that it looks really orange on my skin, so I don't wear it, which is such a shame because I love the formula of this foundation. It's 100% matte. It dries to almost like a powder finish. You cannot feel it on your face whatsoever. However, I do notice that it does kind of cling to any dry patches you have, so if you have dry skin, I wouldn't recommend this foundation. However, if you have oily skin, I would really recommend this foundation to you, as long as you're not as pale as me or paler. But yeah, I think in the summer this is going to be a good one when I've got a bit more of a tan on. So I'm just waiting for summer to use this because yeah, I really love it. Okay, so next I have the Vichy, or Vichy, however you say it, dermablend Fluid Corrective Foundation. This is in the shade 15 Opal. This is ridiculously dirty, it's disgusting. I've had this for so long. I don't know if you call Vichy, I feel like I'm saying that wrong, Vichy. I don't know if you'd call this brand like a high-end brand. It is quite expensive, but it's kind of like middle band, I don't know. But they sell it in Boots, in case you were wondering, that's where I got mine from. This stuff is so full coverage. I bought this to use more as a concealer. It is a foundation though, but I find that if I use it on my whole face, my face is like a disco ball. It is so oily when I wear this foundation. I wore it once on my first day of college. Big mistake, because by the end of the day, not even by the end of the day, like halfway through the day, my face was just like dripping with oil. It was disgusting. Not literally dripping, just very oily. But yeah, as a concealer, it's really, really good. It covers like everything. I believe it can cover like tattoos and scars. So yeah, I really recommend this. I can't remember how much it was. I think it's like 15 or something, but I'm not sure. But yeah, it's really, really good. Okay, and then I have the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-hour matte foundation, and this goes along with the primer, the mattifying primer. I bought them together when they came out. This is really, really good. I have it in the shade 10 Porcelain. Yeah, it's really, really good. I do find, however, that it does cake up slightly, like in between my eyebrows and down on my forehead, but to be honest, most foundations do with me anyway. It's still really, really good, super affordable, like pretty much all my foundations I own. However, I haven't really been reaching for it recently. I've been using my Nars one a lot because this is very mattifying, but yeah, it's a really, really good foundation. Okay, and finally, for my foundations, I actually have a CC cream, and this is by Bourjois again. This is the 123 Perfect CC cream. I bought this, probably like this time last year actually, and I love this stuff. I use it all through summer, or if my skin is if it's just looking really, really good and I don't need a whole lot of coverage, I will use this. Okay, so now moving on to concealers. I love concealers. I'm always buying concealers, but I don't need them. So I have two cream concealers, and the first one I have is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer. This is in NC20, and fun fact, this was actually the first thing I ever bought from MAC. Technically, I didn't buy it, my mum bought it for me for my birthday, but it was like the first thing that I had put on me when I went into MAC. This is well loved. I used to use this all the time when I first got it, but now I don't really use it as much. And then next up I have another Makeup Revolution palette. Of course, you guys know how much I love Makeup Revolution. This is their Ultra Cover and Conceal palette in light. It has every single shade you need for concealer, and I use this occasionally. I used to use it quite a lot when I first got it, but I don't really use it much anymore. But it is really, really good. It's really covering, really high coverage. Yeah, that's the words I was looking for. Yeah, it's really good though. Now into my liquid concealers, which is what I use all the time. So first up I have another Makeup Revolution concealer. This is their Focus and Fix liquid concealer, and I have it in the shade Fair. It's just like normal doe foot applicator, which is my favourite applicator for liquid concealer. This is okay, it doesn't really cover much, but it is very brightening. So if you're looking for a brightening concealer, I would recommend this because it's super, super cheap. And then I have my Holy Grail concealer. I'm sure you've heard enough people talk about this on YouTube, but I'm going to talk about it some more. This is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. Mine is definitely well loved. Does anyone else's packaging completely rub off? Because mine does. But yeah, I need to buy another one of this pretty soon because I think it's going to run out soon. But this is just like amazing. I'm sure you've all heard about it, so I'm not even going to go on about it anymore. But yeah, if you haven't tried this and you can get it where you live, I believe if you don't live in England, I think you can get this on Amazon. So definitely do that because it's amazing. So then I have another MAC concealer. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I have it in the shade NC15, which is the lightest shade. But I love this for under my eyes. It's what I'm wearing today and what I've been wearing for a couple weeks now. I recently just got back into it, but yeah, this is really good. Super high coverage and doesn't really crease either under my eyes, which is like unheard of for me. So yeah, I really recommend this one. So then my final concealer and final product for this video is the Makeup Forever Full Coverage Camouflage Cream Concealer. This is amazing. I have it in the shade 4. more. But yeah, this is waterproof, so it lasts all day. It's absolutely amazing. It's in a squeezy tube, which I actually quite like for this. It's quite a thick concealer as well. It's just amazing. So many people raved about this, and I understand why, because it is amazing and I highly recommend it. Okay, so that's all the primers, foundations and concealers that I own. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, again, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That would mean so much. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers, so please click the button down below and subscribe, and comment down below what your favourite primer, foundation or concealer is, or you can tell me all. I'd love to know, because I really want to try out some new ones. We're always on the lookout for some new ones. And yeah, and I'll see you in next week's video. Have a lovely week. Bye.